See this kid here? That was me in 2005. And today I'm celebrating 20 years since the release of Revenge of the Sith by telling you exactly how I got the role and what filming was like on the day. So I got the role through a mixture of luck and nepotism. Nepotism being that my mum used to work with someone who then started her own casting agency. And then suddenly out of the blue, my mum gets an email asking her if her son would like to be in Star Wars. And as a Star Wars fan myself, that message was relayed onto me. And what do you guess the response was? Next, we were invited to Shepperton Studios, which is in Surrey, England, and where most of the CGI scenes from Revenge of the Sith were filmed. After arriving, I answered some basic questions. Me and my mum, we filled in some forms, which I'll post here, personal information blurred out. We were then invited to go on a golf tour of the entire set, and it was one of the most surreal experiences. We saw people in the same alien costumes as Shakti smoking cigarettes outside the hair and makeup department. And at hair and makeup, we had the option of two braid choices, one being a multicolored braid, and the other being quite a simple braid with one yellow stripe running down from the hair. Now, on set, half of the room was split between a blue screen where the Coruscant skyline was superimposed on it, and the other half was where the crew members were, including George Lucas. And me and the group of kids were all sat down in a circle, and the casting director approaches us and explains the situation. That bad guys are coming to attack the Jedi Temple, and that Anakin will be walking into the room to save the day as a hero. Which in hindsight is really dark. And then after that, he asks all of us who knows the line. And I'm the first kid to put my hand up and say, I do. I say the line, and the casting director says, you're it. And I'm up. The crew considers handing me a lit green lightsaber, basically a handle with a stick coming on where they add the CGI on, and then they settle on just giving me the regular handle which is attached to my hip. And then Anakin approaches me, Hayden Christensen comes to me, and he asks me the question, Russ, is there any questions you have for me before we begin? And I gave him the pretty silly question, what's more dangerous, an adult's lightsaber or a kid's lightsaber? He laughs and then he says, an adult's lightsaber is more dangerous. Filming took 4 takes in total because I kept looking at Anakin's lightsaber rather than his face. And to get me to react naturally, on the final cut, Anakin shouted, ah! And that's why you see me shuffle back. Many months after this, me and my family were officially invited to the premiere screening of Revenge of the Sith, as you can see in the tickets right here, taken from the day. And it was only a little while after this where I actually found out my character's name, Saul's Bandine, and that was through an email sent to my dad, as you can see in the image right here. And that's the story. Hope you enjoyed. Happy 20th anniversary to Revenge of the Sith, and may the Force be with all of you. Bye-bye.